guys, I'm going to do a basic tutorial on how to draw noses, different types of noses, and give you the construction of like just a basic nose. Like the three main portions of the nose are the bridge, the ball or the tip of the nose, and then the nostrils. And then there's also the venom that comes under here, but you can just kind of do a diamond. So if you want to go basic shapes, you can do a little rounded corner rectangle for the bridge, and then a football shape for the main portion of the nose. And so if you just extended that to there and that to there, it should equal out those things. So here you have the ball of the nose, which will give you your structure. And you will kind of see that portion, unless they have a really giant hook nose, and those need to come in. And then the nostrils just stick to the side. So from the side, it's going to look like this. Nostrils kick back here. The ball will sit there, and then that portion. You have to remember that the nose actually does come out from the face at least 1/2 eye width. So if you're measuring things by eyes, that should be 1 eye width. I think that's an eye width and a half. That will be 1 eye width, and then the line of the face will line up here, so the nose does jut out, as do the lips. And then the inside of the eye. Everything can be measured by eyes. So with the basic structure here, you can kind of do like a shorter bridge and then a larger ball with larger nostrils, and that would be a turned up nose. You can do a tiny ball with a wide bridge and flaring nostrils here. Look like that. Can do a bit of a crooked nose that has been broken. It's been smashed. You have to remember the nose isn't actually bone, it's cartilage, so when it gets like hit or the cartilage breaks, it doesn't really heal straight unless you straighten out your broken nose, but most people don't do that. So you can get like a deformation in the nose, and certain conditions will affect the nose a bit more. Like I know if you go into kidney and liver failure, your nose will turn bright red, and I've seen this on a man who, like, and a few people, like they get these big bulbous noses because like the extremities, it's to do with extremities. I think it's also severely diabetic will also get it. You'll see like the nose will go purple or it'll go bright red, and it's because the circulation's bad. But weirdness. Anyways, best thing to do is look up pictures of noses, look up reference, and draw what you see. Even get the picture printed out or use your tablet screen if you have one. Put a piece of tracing paper over it and then just trace out the structure of the nose. It will help you as long as you remember those 3 main parts, which are the ball, the bridge, and then the nostrils. You should be able to construct a nose. And then the other thing to do is look at cartooning and see how character artists and animators handle different noses. Disney, old Warner Brothers cartoons, they have interesting characters that they would do cool noses with and stuff, and like the sketches and the animation you guys can play with. Let's see. It's really good to learn off of other artists as long as that you're also learning from real life. The other artists, like in cartooning, you'll learn how to exaggerate certain features, and like with caricature. So, like, this person would have like a beak-like nose, for instance, whereas in real life, somebody wouldn't have such an exaggerated nose, but that's okay. So for the structure of the nose, like when you're trying to render it, you want to hit where the shadow would be. So the nostrils, the actual inner portion of the nostril, under the nose a bit, the ball of the nose will have some sort of a definition, and then whatever side the shadow is on or your character is turned towards, so say it's a 3/4 view, you're going to put the bridge of the nose or the defining line of the bridge of the nose to that side. So if the character is looking in this direction, it would be that way, and whereas this character's kind of slightly turned to this direction, so the nose bridge is on that side. So just little things like that. So you could definitely like put in a little bit of a defining line on, like, to show the top portion of the nose compared to the down plane, because the nose does have a lot of planes on it, but you wouldn't put like a solid line in there. You just kind of give a little hint, or you'd add a darker shadow right there anyway, or some sort of a defining color. Anyways, I hope this tutorial helps you out. If you have any questions or would like me to clarify anything, please let me know in the comments below. If you can remember those 3 basic portions though, the bridge, the ball, and the nostrils, you should be able to get some variance in your noses. Just play around with shapes and size and like pushing and pulling and see what you can come up with. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for videos or would like me to cover any topics, again, in the comments, please leave those notes. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow for Fan Art Friday. Again, you can still put in requests for Fan Art Friday. Just leave it in the comments. Have a great day, guys. Bye.